King Seiko VANAC returns in 2025 with bold purpose and refined precision, reviving a trailblazing chapter from Seiko's archives. Originally launched in 1972 as a daring offshoot of the traditional elegant King Seiko line, the VANAC stood apart with its colorful dials and avant-garde case shapes. Now, over 50 years later, this iconic design language is reborn with a sporty, modern twist inspired by an ever-evolving Tokyo horizon, the very skyline that shaped King Seiko's identity. Beneath its sharp, faceted exterior lies Seiko's cutting-edge caliber 8L45, offering increased accuracy, a robust 72-hour power reserve, and for the first time in the collection's history, a sapphire exhibition caseback. With a sleek, bezel-less profile and a luxury finished bracelet, the new VANAC fuses high-end mechanics with urban-inspired style, carrying forward the legacy of bold innovation into a new era. Today's piece is the SLA087, which has a two-tone dial color palette, which, while colorful is the historical look of these pieces, this piece may just be the most mainstream classy choice. So let's see if the new VANAC will convince you that King Seiko is really something special, or if you are still going to overlook this for a grand Seiko. Let's find out. Welcome everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel, where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. And if you can't make it to our store, check out our cutting-edge, user-friendly website, littletreasury.com, which is linked to our inventory in real time. All watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see our website or see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Omega Speedmaster First Omega in Space, which is a smaller vintage version of the Moonwatch. This one has a stunning dark blue dial and is a great option for those of you who are still looking for a Speedmaster Reduced, which is long gone. So make sure to check this video out if you just want a little bit smaller Speedmaster. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my Seiko SRPH 42K Yak Hua Chang Thailand Limited Edition. I put a deluxe strap on this and it really changes up the look versus the bracelet. I've been told that it makes it look pretty rich and more expensive, even though this is like an $850 timepiece. So tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The King Seiko SLA087 has a 40.6mm case width, a 14.7mm thickness, a 44.9mm lug-to-lug, a 27mm proprietary lug width, while you can fit an odd 17mm strap otherwise, a 33.7mm crystal diameter, and it weighs in at a whopping 193.40 grams. The case is made out of stainless steel and is very angular to mirror the style of the original 1972 VANAC. It has a flat area around the crystal of brushed finish and more brushed finish on the top and bottom center facets, with high polished finish on the left and right sides, in addition to the facet on the side of the case, with more brushed finish beneath that on the side of the case. The crown can be found at the 3 position, is screw down, and has the King Seiko refreshed logo on the tip. The crystal is box style and is made out of sapphire. It sits significantly above the case, which will help protect this piece from scratches. The dial is in a silver tone and has a horizontal stripe pattern, which is meant to evoke the endless Tokyo horizon. The markers are located in a dedicated elevated ring with gold edges, which also has an engraved minute track, and the markers have black outlines with white centers, and a gold-toned area around the 12 o'clock marker, which is significantly larger and more pronounced. Seiko is applied in silver tone at the top middle portion of the dial. The hour and minute hands are baton style and are in gold tone with a black line through the center rear and a black dot at the tip of each, with a simple pointer second hand that has a black tip and a V at the rear, which stands for, you guessed it, VANAC. King Seiko Automatic 3 days can be found at the bottom middle portion of the dial. Lume can be found on all of the dial markers and on the hour and minute hands. The case back is open, and you can see the brand new 8L45 caliber inside, which has been very nicely decorated. The movement is the high torque 8L45 caliber, which has been assembled at the Shizuku-ichi Watch Studio, which is where they make Grand Seiko pieces. This movement has been based on the Grand Seiko Caliber 9S, but has slightly different specs, beating at 28,800 beats per hour and has a 72-hour power reserve. It is accurate to between losing 5 and gaining 10 seconds per day, and is Seiko's flagship movement. And this is significantly upgraded from the 8L35's 50-hour power reserve and losing 10 to 15 seconds per day in accuracy. The bracelet is an all-new design, which is a combination of high polish and brushed finishing in a very artistic 3 pieces, going horizontally and 2 going vertically on each link. It has a butterfly-style clasp with King Seiko in the center. The King Seiko VANAC SLA087 is 100-meter water resistant. It's part of the standard King Seiko lineup, and it can be yours for $3,300. Now for my personal opinion. So the first thing that jumps out at me may really surprise you, unless you were paying close attention earlier in the video, and that is the weight of this piece. It is very heavy for a watch like this at almost 200 grams, which right away makes this feel totally different than any other King or even Grand Seiko of a similar case size that isn't a diver. This case has beautiful, strong facets and excellent finishing, and it feels extremely solid and well made. And again, I've never felt anything from Seiko like this. The case actually reminds me of a smaller version of the Grand Seiko Lion case, and that is actually a really big compliment. It is just a lot of fun, especially in this more dressy package, but it really could be casual too, or even slightly sporty. So this is definitely an odd one to try to classify, but it does look great on my 6.5-inch wrist and will fit under most cuffs for sure. I like how unusual the bracelet is on this piece, and how it really makes you have to look at it multiple times to understand what is going on with this link design. It's very fun, but most importantly here, it's very elevated, and it feels and looks like a bracelet that belongs on an AP, not on a Seiko, which is a crazy thing to say. They really did a great job with it. They also did a great job with the 8L45, which is a great movement to see in this piece, giving it a 72-hour power reserve while still beating at 28,800 beats per hour and having better accuracy of between losing 5 and gaining 10 seconds per day than what we typically see from Seiko. It really looks like Seiko has taken King Seiko to the next level with these pieces, and you have to feel them for yourself to understand how different they really are from what we've seen before. It seems like King Seiko is on fire this year, and giving you all more of an alternative to Grand Seiko pieces at a great price point. So I'll go ahead and recommend this piece for anyone who wants an excellent bang for the buck, high value timepiece with a unique and playful look from a well-known brand being Seiko. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.